Hello there, John O'Hurley here. Jay Peterman from Seinfeld, and you're listening to the Better Half podcast. You have to choose between happy married, happy single. Good luck. There is no in between.
What are you doing about dinner?
I was just going to eat this mouthful of pasta. I'm not that hungry.
All right, I'll just have a bowl of cereal or something, I guess.
There's leftovers that you had from last night.
Leftover what?
Pasta and chicken and broccoli.
All right, okay.
Pasta vajoule.
You don't look too happy. What? What are you annoyed about? Yeah, I'd love for this to go back to normal, too. Trust me.
Hi, Steph.
Larry says hi. Hold on, I got to shut the sound of my computer off. My audio on my computer, I got to mute it.
That'd be nice.
Okay.
All right.
What episode is this? The apocalypse episode?
71. As people can tell, and I'm going. That's it. I'm on. There you go. Now we'll have a show. Oh,
are you angry with me?
I wish.
Where were we? Oh, yes.
I wish it was video.
Episode 70. No. Episode 71.
Yes.
The apocalypse episode. Welcome to the Better Half podcast. I'm Frank, and I'm slowly going insane.
And I'm Larry, and I'm already there. I am insane. We're in quarantine mode still. So as you can tell by the audio, Frank does sound like he's dialing it in a little bit because he is dialing it in. We're on Skype right now.
What a doodle. Yeah, I'm dialing it in because I'm on lockdown with my family, which, Larry's personal hell and my reality.
Well, we're doing this from home.
I haven't shaved in about 8 days.
No, not a while.
And I'm slowly going insane. So,
I mean, this is day what of the quarantine now? Day what, 9?
This is day 9 of the quarantine. Day 4 of homeschooling. So I'm a teacher by day and mail handler by night because I'm essential.
You are essential. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. Yeah. You know what I got? I got a little piece of paper from the post office. So if I get pulled over being on the road, I can go, I'm essential, officer.
Here's your mail.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
Well, we're gonna talk a lot about that here. We're open-ended here today. It's obviously with a lot going on. Not really prepared, but we're here to talk to you. We're here to entertain the masses.
I want to talk about tits, and I can't because
why?
I apparently just got. Oh, no. Why is that over there? Someone's touching my shit down here. These kids drive me up a goddamn wall. Okay, I'm losing my mind.
I've lost my marbles.
Four set-top boxes for cable, for FiOS. 4.
Okay. Are they all in the basement? Oh.
No. One in the bedroom, one in the living room, one in the new back room, which we just converted from the playroom, one in the basement. Okay. And the 2 little bastards are still fighting. If you ever have kids... Shut up. If you ever have kids, I will kill you. I will kill you. I will kill you.
Here's the funniest thing. Frank tells me this even when we're not recording. So that's how I know.
I whisper to you. I whisper to you.
Why are you staring into your phone like you don't know what's happening with this magic box in front of you? You're such a dad. No, it's good because...
I want to make sure you can see me.
I don't need to see...
Because all I see a small version of me and a giant version of you. I'm in the corner. So I'm thinking that you're seeing a tiny me.
No. No, luckily I'm tiny.
I'm old.
You are old.
Yeah, both of our birthdays are fucking ruined because I have to be locked down with my family. Thanks for the cupcake.
Look, I have my birthday's going to be virtual. Just think all the virtual dates I've gone on, quote unquote, my birthday's going to be virtual now. Because I have nobody. I'm in the apartment by myself.
Yeah, you're seriously going to be going insane. You're going to be like Jimmy Stewart in the movie Rear Window. You're just going to be looking at your neighbors going, what are they doing? Is that a body?
I'm sure, Mary, that there was a body back there.
Satan's good. Satan is your pal. You're going to be like the Burbs.
The nighttime is the right time. The nighttime is the right time.
This is just what just happened to me, okay? Now, my wife, who's anti-social media, right?
Okay. Married to an antisocial.
Yeah, pretty much.
Actually, you're not antisocial. So.
She was working downstairs. Okay, she works. She had a home office that she's working from. I'm off today. Today's my day off. Today is my Saturday.
Okay.
So I woke up this morning and I got the kids onto their computers so they have to log in before 10 o'clock to get their day's lesson from school.
Like virtual learning?
Yeah, virtual classroom.
Okay.
So the teacher gives an assignment every day. They have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, oh, God, help me. So, yeah, I should just have a camera, like, you know, when, like, in Practical Jokers, when Sal has the camera around his chest and it's facing him, I should just have that on me 24/7 because I'm slowly going insane.
You are. And it's
so
great for the podcast.
I get them on their virtual assignments. So I'm a teacher today. I'm Mr. Frank. I'm Mr. Messina. I'm the teacher. Okay. They get my son. His homework was kind of interactive. My daughter had a little trouble with her math, which drove me fucking nuts because I don't know 5th grade math.
Now's your chance. Don't teach them Common Core.
Oh no, I'm teaching them shit like Oswald didn't act alone. That America started Vietnam. There are UFOs. You know, all the conspiracies that they're not allowed to learn in school. I'm teaching them.
Awesome.
So.
You're a
by
great
the way,
dad.
I see a video the other night. If you ever go out in public wearing that fucking mask again on virtual reality, I'm gonna have to hurt you.
What are you talking about?
Your little Habuki mask you were wearing, your little Japanese, Chinese wrestler, Spanish wrestler mask on your Retro Gamers podcast.
Listen, I was dared to keep that on the entire episode, and I did.
Yeah, no.
It was a wrestling mask.
I guess better that you hid your fucking identity on that.
What?
No.
What?
Larry.
What?
I digress.
We were all wearing masks in the beginning.
Yeah, well. Anyway. So then I was with the kids all day. Juliana and I watched, she likes those like cooking shows like Master Chef, anything with Gordon Ramsay.
During
she
school?
likes to walk around going, "You burnt the risotto, you donkey." You know, so we watched some of that on TV.
All
okay.
right.
My son was on and off playing Fortnite. Every time his Switch died, he was like, went onto his laptop, and then when he got bored, can I go on my Switch? No. Because I only give him about 2 hours a day on the Switch.
Okay, fair enough. That's what I should be limited to.
Because he gets a little fucking nutso with the Fortnite, and you know, and I have to limit that shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm still a kid. So my wife comes up from work. She's done with work for the day. I had no me time at all for me today. Mm-hmm. Okay. I went out this afternoon. I went out to procure some supplies. You know,
how far did you go?
I got 72 rolls of toilet paper, so I'm good to go.
Good.
So, and then she's like, "Oh, there's a place open. You know the place Zorn's?"
Yes.
The chicken place in Belmont. Well, she goes. I was out running an errand, and actually, I had to pick up some masks. My buddy got me some masks, so I need them for work because my work doesn't give them out.
Keep that on the down low.
Yeah, right, exactly. So, hold on, I'm adjusting myself.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Just like I do when you're here.
God, I can't escape it. Good Lord.
Well, I gotta wipe my ass soon, so I just got all new toilet paper. So you might have to come in for a ride with me.
Years from now, when aliens find us, they're gonna be like, "What killed them?" I don't know, but their butts are clean as a whistle.
A-holes. So she's out. And she's like, "Oh, once I know you were craving fried chicken. Why don't you go to Zorn's and they have like a family meal there?" I'm like, "How do you know?" She's like, "I called them and they're open." I'm like, "Okay." So I head all the way to Belmont to go to Zorn's to find them closed.
Ooh,
yeah,
weird.
Because the big sign, temporarily closed. So I called up. I go, "Did you call Zorn's
today,
or did you?" She's like, Okay, like, you told me you called Zora, and she's like, no, I just like looked on the website. I'm like, Zach. And now everything fell right into place there. So I'm like, you realize they're not going to update their website for fucking coronavirus. They're just going to they should, but not everyone's gonna. So turned around, went back home, lunchless. I was really craving fried chicken.
When did you go to KFC?
Because that's shit.
Okay.
You eat shit.
It's better than nothing if you're craving. It's not bad. I just had it a few days ago.
Did you have the donuts, the chicken sandwich?
No, I want to, though, desperately.
And this is why your shirts are tight.
Hey, this one's loose.
Well, it's because it's a sheet. That's why. Anyway.
Wow. That was vicious.
I love you. I'm crazy right now. Look at my eyes.
I know, I see. I'm kind of happy we're doing this social distancing between me and you. I see.
She's big. Okay, so I get home. She's like, I found another place in Massapequa. So I'm like, okay, it's called Chicken a Go.
Oh, Chicken a Go. I think I've heard of that place, yeah.
Yeah, so I order it. It's good. Food comes an hour and 12 minutes later because,
fair enough.
Everyone's delivering. Comes, we scoff. Coleslaw, men's amends, but the food was good. The chicken was good. And I have some leftover chicken for tomorrow and Thursday. So.
Nice. Good for you.
Yeah. So, had lunch, treated my family to $50 worth of lunch
there you go.
A family of 4.
That's what I usually spend on myself.
Yeah, well, you're animal. So, and then, like I said, I have no time at all for myself today. She comes up from work, and I'm on the computer, just like scrolling through Facebook, and none of us are really hungry for dinner. So
yeah, right. And neither am I.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, I'm going to go downstairs for a little bit, and I get because I'm thinking she's, when she cooks dinner, then I'll just come up. Kids will set the table. I'm just going to go. I wanted to play one game like hockey on PlayStation 4 or something, maybe a round of PUBG. And she's like, really? I thought we were going to hang out. I go, I'm sitting here on Facebook, and you're laughing at the stuff on Facebook going, who posted that? Who posted that? That's funny. Who posted that? And now I'm getting a guilt trip for the one vice I have. Now, mind you, Larry, I don't drink.
No.
I don't do drugs.
No.
Don't gamble.
I feel like you're going to start one of those.
I might be starting all 4 of those. I don't whore around. But no, all I want to do is come downstairs and play little video games. And I thought you were going to hang out with me tonight. I'm like, I needed a fucking break from the kids because I was with them all day, and I get a guilt trip. I'm a little angry. So then I go, guess what? I'm not going to lie to you. I actually fell asleep about 10 minutes before we came on here because nice. I got a splitting headache. I had a splitting headache. Oh, this is the thing. And then I'm like, fine. So I stay upstairs, and we're just bullshitting on the couch. And then all of a sudden, she just gets up, goes into the back room with my daughter, and leaves me there by myself. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, so I go there. I go, well, what are you doing? I go, she goes, what do you mean? I go, you wanted to hang out with me, and then you fucking just leave. And now I'm getting guilt tripped because I wanted to go down. I go, make up your mind. So then I got pissed. I got myself a headache. I went and laid down. I woke up, and I'm like, shit, I got to record. Forgot. So... And I said, I'm going downstairs later to play video games. I don't care.
I do what I want.
Do what I want. You're not the boss of me. I'm like, just give me a fucking... This is my Saturday. Now, tomorrow, this is my Sunday. Tomorrow, playoffs. Okay? Tomorrow's my Sunday, and I have to play teacher again all day. And then I'm going to get another guilt trip. But tomorrow night, I'm supposed to hang out on the couch with her. I already made plans with her to hang out on the couch
romantic.
And watch some of her gay shows, but it's fine.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, it's fine. Not going to lead anywhere because God forbid.
Well, social distancing. So, I think that includes coitus.
No, it doesn't.
No? Oh, okay. I don't know how it works.
I'm more dead than I am alive. So if I die tomorrow, there's 2 things you have to get rid of. Okay.
The body.
My laptop.
Yeah.
My laptop and the box. Okay.
Fair enough. Yeah, that sounds daunting right now. What happened?
Yeah, I said, if you touch my guns, I'll kill you.
You guys got guns? Yeah, I've been, I've been stuck in the apartment. Not stuck in the apartment. I'm not really stuck. I can go out. Just there's nothing I can do, socially at least. But I've been up in this apartment. You would think, I've been training for this for almost 40 years of isolation, loneliness, no human interaction. But it, there's only so much that you can do before you do get a little stir crazy, kind of like what you were mentioning. I finally was given some home access to work from home, which is good. It gives me something to do, at least in the morning. And
just make sure there's some windows that are open shouldn't be open.
Well, yes, that's true. I got to keep everything on the DL. As they technically commandeer the laptop for 8 hours a day. But
the laptop?
Yeah, they gave me some stuff.
You don't have to work?
They gave me some stuff to hook into it and everything like that. I'm starting to, I know some people are actually getting ready to go back to work. I heard some people going back to work on Monday as far as working from home versus, going back to the office. I don't know what we're doing. Time will tell. But I'm just ready to get out there. Just ready to kind of get back to normalcy whenever that's going to happen. I'm more crazy about just everyone else being crazy. I don't know. I find myself at times just being like, what the hell is going on? Just everyone just calms down, takes a deep breath, skip spring break for 1 year. It's like we can calm all this down. That's disgusting.
Yeah, well, the spring breakers, you can't tell them what to do because, okay, boomer, bunch of millennial douchebags. I hate them. I hope they all get it. Hope they all die.
I think most of them did get it. Unfortunately, the mortality rate for the young kids with this thing is not that high. So when I say young kids, meaning the adolescents or whatever, who are they? College kids.
Assholes. The assholes is what they are. What you drinking?
Water.
Oh, it's very healthy.
That's probably pretty much all I have.
Scotch right now, so because that's how I feel. So I'm not having dinner. Apparently, that's first of all, and apparently now I'm in trouble. See, I just saw. I'm annoyed. What are you annoyed at? I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed.
Does she not like me? Does she not want you hanging out with me?
No, she just doesn't like me. I think
understandable.
Because now there's the honey-do list of me being home. I actually look forward to getting diseased at work. That's how much it's like, honey, it's like, I just caught that. It's like, I paint this, do that. Can you hang this for me? Can you do this? Hey, blow me.
What?
Leave me the fuck alone.
Which, you're married, so you're allowed to say that and ask for it and expect it, I guess.
It's funny that you said that because think because you're married that's a thing. No, that ends when you get married. When you get married, that's over. That's how you get married because they do it. They do it often and well, and then when you get married, it's like dry as a fucking bone.
Birthday and maybe Christmas.
If I'm lucky. And my birthday's been canceled. Thank you. # Corona douchebag virus.
Yeah, honestly, COVID-19, China virus, Chinese virus, whatever you want to call it, whatever we're allowed to call it.
It's a very bad virus. Okay?
Oh, is he on? Are our lines crossing?
That's
okay.
No, that's me.
You're getting better with that.
Yeah, I'm trying. Very, very, very bad. Terrific.
Yeah, it's the world. The world is.
Negan whistle or no?
Did I what?
Hit my Negan whistle or no?
Oh no.
Okay. I want to make sure that because my phone volume has to be on for me to hear you.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear that. I think probably because you're recording.
Oh, goody.
Also the Purge. The Purge was supposed to happen. We're looking forward to that.
Looking forward to the Purge. It's coming soon to a theater near you and home.
Well, the Purge, right? The first movie, The Purge, happened on March 21st of 2020.
Oh, was it? I forgot.
Yeah. So,
that's
yeah,
nice.
it's let me ask you a question. Do you find yourself finding how can I put it? Like replacement things to do? Hockey suspended. They're delaying baseball.
9 days of hockey. I'm losing my fucking mind.
Well, I like 6 hours into the 6 hours into the season suspension, and Canada's like, we isolated COVID-19, so we got it. We can start sending it out to people to run tests.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. It's I just it's all. I'm not gonna say it's not bullshit. It's not, but the fucking mass hysteria that's going on over this fucking thing is so blown out of proportion. It's just. I mean, we talked about it a little bit on our last episode,
on the live episode.
But, yeah, we but it's such bullshit. The H1N1 in 2009 had 10 times more fatalities and positive cases.
Yeah.
And there was a media blackout. There was nothing about it. You didn't hear boo about it. And it's fucking ridiculous. It's just the stupidity of this fucking mass hysteria, whether or not it has to do with the election year or whatever, or the whole, China tariff thing. Personally, my personal thing is that this was man-made in China, and they didn't want their protesters protesting anymore for freedom. That silly little freedom, and they made this to shut them up, and it got out of hand, and they tried to hide it. And honestly, I think we should bomb the fuck out of China. Sorry, Chu. I know you're upset about being people racist, but the fucking Chinese people started this shit, and guess what? Put a fucking bomb. Get your family out of it, Chu, because I like you. But the rest of them, they gotta go. They gotta go. They're evil fucking people.
The views and the expressions of Frank Messina and Larry Mormon are those of the better half. I'm in with you.
Right,
I looped myself in with you.
Just give me the recipe for the dumplings and that fucking boneless roast pork, and that's all I need.
Good stuff, yes.
Like, give me a fucking break. I mean, how much more shit comes out of China? And the only good thing is we maybe this fucking country can grow a pair of fucking balls and start manufacturing shit that's made in America.
Agreed.
Instead of fucking out of China. And by the way, speaking of made in America, I had my third shipment of America's crate.
Oh, you still got that? I forgot about that.
I have a problem. I have a problem.
Surgical masks are in this one?
Well, no. Now, I did a 3-month thing. Okay?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Each month so far, they've sent me a tall drinking glass with one of the heads from Mount Rushmore emblazoned on the thing.
Okay. I know where this is going already.
I have OCD, and I'm not going to have a complete set.
So you're going to have to do another 3-month subscription just to get one cup.
Or a one month.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I canceled the 3 months, but I think it already went out already. So, I think they charged me. So I have to check my bank account, which I didn't get a chance to do today. But speaking of American made, inside the last month's box was 2 packages of I have the name of the company here of beef jerky.
Ooh.
But it was bacon jerky.
Oh, really? I don't think I've ever had bacon jerky before.
Oh, and they had 2 flavors, and it was literally just a serving, but it was too big.
Well, yeah.
One was a sriracha bacon.
Ooh, all right.
The other one was a maple.
Oh, I'm in. I'm back in.
I went to the website. Each bag is only about $5.99.
That's not bad.
Okay, now they only sent me a serving, so there was a whole bag for $5. This was the best jerky I've ever had in my life. I mean, I'm hands down, and I love jerky. This was the best jerky. It was moist.
Ooh.
It had a lot of the sauce, so I guess, of the flavoring on it. To the point where I was at work eating it, and I was licking my fingers, and I'm like, I'm going to die from this jerky. I washed my hands, but I washed it before my lunch. But I had a problem because a small piece of jerky fell onto the table that I was eating my lunch at.
Uh-oh.
And I put paper towels down on the table.
Yeah.
But this fell in between the 2 paper towels.
Oh, no.
I didn't know what to do. So
like the animal that you are.
I ate it. And we're going to wait and see.
All right. So you got to stay in your house for another 13 days. So what?
Yeah. So I highly recommend the Great American Jerky. The Great American
Jerk. Coming to a town near you.
Also in it was a wooden American flag. It was actually an air freshener, but you dropped the
like essential oils.
Onto the flag, and then you sealed it in a Ziploc bag, and then the next day you had this.
Oh, that's interesting.
So you could reuse it. You could get the different oil. So that's hanging in my car right now.
That's
and then
cool.
I got There's a few other things in it, but now I have to get it a 4th month because I can't
awesome.
have three of the.
And when the more months you buy, the lesser the price of the individual boxes.
But I didn't want to commit to. I just wanted to do 3 months.
Fair enough.
So now I have a problem. So we'll see what happens.
Especially when probably the box before your first box had the first cup, and you actually got glasses 2, 3, and 4.
I messaged them. Messaged them. I have 1, 2, and 3. If I don't get it, I'm sure I'll be able to find it on eBay.
Yeah, I was thinking you could probably just buy it individually. Yeah. Who are you missing?
Because it's. I got
who do you have?
Washington,
Jefferson,
Theodore Roosevelt,
so you need Lincoln.
And Lincoln. Yeah. So
wait, which one are you missing though?
Lincoln.
Okay, Lincoln. All right, figures.
Yeah, so hey, Blinken. So
well, that's pretty interesting. I myself actually got an early birthday present. So yeah. So long story short, I had to make a couple of weeks ago or a week ago, the gut-wrenching decision to unfortunately cancel my birthday party / live podcast. I was not happy about it, but it was a decision I made, and the facility also made for me. So since they were canceling a lot of the stuff that was going on. But right. And it's all the way on the other side of the room, so I can't get it right now. But a friend of mine, now I don't know if they're concerned with either A, they just want to make sure I start eating healthy, or B, they're just worried I'm going to keel over and die from a heart attack. But I actually got a Vortex air fryer. A friend of mine from work got me, Power XL, a 7-quart Vortex air fryer.
That's actually bigger than mine. I have the 5-quart.
I'll trade you.
I might take you up on that, to be honest with you, because let me tell you, the air fryer is awesome.
I have heard.
Larry, we cook in it a lot, and you're using less oil. Mm-hmm. And if you're cooking in olive oil, which you don't cook anyway, but if you're cooking in olive oil, it's not that bad for you anyway. But we've made wings in it. Mm-hmm. We've made my wife's cooked a steak in it.
Really?
Chicken cutlets.
Wow. A friend of mine says he uses it as a toaster. Like a glorified toaster.
Yeah, but I mean, that's kind of like, if you have the counter space and you want to leave that out.
Yeah, well, that probably is, yeah.
But, it's very good. French fries we keep fucking up because it depends.
But that's the go-to on the box. It's filled with French fries.
But it depends if they're frozen or not. It fucks up. So
I got the kids peeling potatoes.
Taters. So, hold on, I gotta just.
What are you doing?
Fix.
What is going
adjusting my thing.
I don't really need to see you. I just need to hear you.
I want to see you.
See me, feel me, touch me, hear me.
Blow
me. A little bit of a delay because of Skype. All right.
All right.
So I had to cancel the party, which really sucks, especially because the show is still going on. But I guess to the few who are going to be able to make it or want to make it, I guess the close quarters aspect, it just kind of. My question is this, Frank: what do you think is going to happen once this all blows over? Like, are we going to be able to get back? Is this the new normal?
I said this from day one. I said this has happened after 9/11. I think you just sent me a nice little. You just get me a nice little.
There you go. Good.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm good for the next 20 minutes. I'm just going to lean back.
Yeah. So after 9/11, we had the Patriot Act and the TSA. After Corona 2020, I guarantee half of our rights are taken away. This is the beginning of socialism as we know it. And I think there's going to be more taxation and there's going to be more rules things that we can't do. I definitely think so because this is what the fucking government wants. They want us under their thumb, and they're not going to forget how easy it was to scare the shit out of us and keep us locked up in our homes. But I'm essential because mail has to go through.
Mail does have to go through, and I thank you for your service.
What mail needs to go through?
The mail. but the mail just has to. It doesn't matter. The mail keeps. I got my census. I got my census.
You know who didn't get mail today?
Who?
Me. I didn't get mail.
Why?
Because my new mailman is a dick. Oh wait, I don't have a new mailman because the guy who I had for the last 12 years, who was awesome, they took my street off of his route and made it part of what's called an auxiliary route.
Oh boy!
Which means no one assigned to it. It's like 5 leftover streets that they don't have a route for, and they get to it when they can.
So
now, personally, I don't care. Less in my house, but my wife's freaking out. What do you mean we get mail today? We get mail today? We get mail today? I'm like, go down to the post office. So that's the thing. I'm like, now my thoughts are, I have worked at the post office for 18 years.
Good for you.
I've come across every germ from every country, so I'm pretty sure I'm immune.
You have the Three Stooges syndrome. You got everything that just cancels everything out.
Pretty much, yeah. So I'm like just...
Yeah, right.
I don't think things are going to go back to exactly the same way. There will be changes. I'm kind of just looking forward to some sort of normalcy because I'm tired of. I'm honestly tired of humans.
This may be it then.
I've learned that I hate people more than I actually thought I hated people. I'm ready for I Am Legend. Like, I have my dog, and if I was the last man alive on Long Island, I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. I mean, I drove home the other night, and I hit triple digits in my car.
Oh, was that the picture that you put up? The photo saying
well, after I took the picture, I wasn't doing.
You revved it up a little bit.
You know what? Literally nobody in front of me, and I know there's no cops where there was, so I floored it. And as much as I hate my little Honda Civic, that little sumbitch flew, and I was like, 90. I actually when I hit 88, I actually yelled out, "Great Scott!"
Oh boy!
And then I hit 90. Oh, God, I wish I could have gone back in time, because I would have done so many things look different in 2019. I hit 90, and then I was like 94, 96. Come on, baby.
Car shaking. The wheels are getting ready to come off.
No, not at all. 98, I was like, I felt a little tingle in my balls, and I was like, here we go. And I hit it a little further, and then I hit 100. Now, I've gone over 100 before, but now that I'm a father, I don't think I've actually gone over. I don't think I've gone over 80 since I've had kids, but in my youth, especially when I had my Thunderbird and my Camaro, I went over 100 often.
Awesome.
Yeah, not on the belt because you can't, but
no, even in today's day and age, the belt is still backed up.
Yeah, at 4:00 in the morning during an apocalypse, there'll be traffic. So. I was actually in Brooklyn on Saturday, I think it was. Yeah, I literally went to my parents' house. I drove all the way from Long Island to my parents in Brooklyn for a quick stopover. They were able to, Jesus. Why are you showing me this and why am I still looking? I don't get it. I could have just easily looked away. Oh, and you're touching your phone now with that hand? Different hand.
I don't think so. I see your hand right over here.
I know where my hand's been, so.
Exactly. That's the problem. So I kind of made record time to Brooklyn because there was really no one on the road. And then literally I'm like, hey ma, hey dad, bye. Picked up because they were able to, the best place to shop right now is on a military base because they have military police who are keeping law and order. My dad being a disabled veteran, he's able to go to, what's called commissary, which is on base. It's basically regular food, regular supermarket, just good prices.
I did commissaries before.
Oh, okay. And my mother said, when she went in, she had to wait like maybe 15 minutes to get into the building because they were limiting the number of people. This was before the major lockdown. You're only allowed like one thing of toilet paper, but normally to get onto the base, you need to have a card to show that you're allowed to be on base. And like, for example, my mother and my dad both have the card. My dad has it because he's a veteran disabled. My mother has it because she's the spouse of a disabled veteran. I don't have the card, but I would be allowed on base normally with them. I just have to show some sort of ID. Picture ID. That would be my new driver's license that you won't be getting anytime soon. So
my appointment is canceled for a DMV for my new enhanced license, and because I had an appointment for April 8th. My license expires April 11th, but I've just been notified that. No, I have notified that I have till July. I will be extended till July. Yeah. 11th, I guess.
New tax day, July 15th?
It's just fucking retarded. I mean, there's just so many things that don't need to be done. I get stay away from each other, but it's like...
that should be just normal. That should just be everyday life.
I've been practicing this for years.
I'm the champ at it, honestly.
You know, I just want to...
I do. I want to get back to normalcy as well.
I know. I just want to put spikes at the end of a bat and just start going, get out of my face, and just like jabbing people right in their chest with it. Get out of here.
Stabby,
get
stabby.
out of here.
But yeah, she said,
stabby.
Normally, again, my parents say, they can get on the base, but with this, what's going on now, only those with that special ID are allowed on base. My dad's like, the 3 cars in front of them were turned away at the gate, and there's no arguing. It's like, nope, you're done. Right. So keep moving. So
state your business.
Basically.
State your business, your name.
Papers? Where are your papers?
That's what I think is going to happen.
That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
No, we are going to be stopped frequently by police or armed guard. I have a feeling it's going to be like, if you go state to state, what is your business in New Jersey? Trust me.
None. Okay, that's like everybody else.
Sit here now, March 24th, 2020, that 10 years from now, someone's going to look back on our podcast and go, shit, he was right. Because shit's starting to happen.
That award-winning podcast duo was right 10 years ago.
Right, in the Podcasting Hall of Fame.
What a wing.
4 people. It's going to be Bill Burr, Adam Carolla, Joe Rogan, and us.
Nice. That's technically 5 people.
Well,
but I get what you're talking about. 5 shows. 4 shows. So they were able to pick me up a little bit of essentials. So I kind of just drove in real quick, picked it up. What are you doing? Can you put your shirt down? What are you doing?
Listen, I'm home.
You're too comfortable. It's the 3rd time you put your hand down. You're pissed. No, I'm looking away. I am looking away. I am not looking at the screen. It's bad enough. Josh showed me his ass during one of the recordings that we did.
Why?
On a dare, and he did it.
Okay.
Yeah, weird. I'm looking to get back to normalcy. I want to go back to the sporting events. I want to go back to my wrestling shows. Sporting events. So listen to this. So right now, the hockey season, it's not canceled. It's only suspended, correct?
As they said in Godfather, suspend the sentence. Suspended. Yeah, it's suspended.
Yeah, so... No, I get it. Okay. There's a delay. You got to remember, there's a little bit of a delay we had between the two of us. So, because of that, I haven't really gone through any refund process yet. Because I had maybe 4 games left or something with my Islanders. So, anyway, we have a new rep, a new ticket rep. And this guy is doing his best to sell us full season tickets. Now, me and my dad have half season tickets, and I have no problem with him trying to upsell us. What happened?
My dad and I.
Yes, it's me and my father. So, I have no problem with the guy trying to upsell the tickets. But this guy is going to lengths where he's like, well, we have the full season, you have to decide by the end of the year, end of the month. I'm like, we're pretty good with our half season. We enjoy that. And the guy's like, all right, well, we can't guarantee your seats. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is like going into our 5th season, and we've had the same seats. How can you not guarantee that? He goes, well, you guys sit in the ADA seats, the handicap seats. And he goes, they're a hot ticket item. It's like, what? I know they're awesome seats, but since when are they considered hot ticket items? I've never heard of that. Then he goes on to...
realize they're probably gearing up for the new arena.
No,
that
part's fine, but still. But then he goes even further to be like, well, we also noticed that people usually will sit in those ADA seats who don't really need to sit in the ADA seats. So I'm like, okay, where are you going with this?
He's trying to assume that you are one of those people.
Exactly. So he goes, well, some of these people can probably sit 1 or 2 rows down, into the section. I'm like, yes, those people can. My father has paperwork showing he's 100% disabled, and he is, by every letter of the law, allowed to sit in those seats. And the guy's like, oh, yeah, I know, but just saying, can't get, like, he was trying to strong arm us into a full season. Wow, Frank is so disinterested in this right now. Trying to strong.
Just said I don't have to fucking look at you. Suck my dick. You didn't say I had to look at you, so I have to. Now you get this. Piece of shit.
I barely get the top of your head. So, so he's really doing his best to strong arm us into these full seasons, and it's still one more season at Nassau. So a full season at Nassau. So I don't know. The Mormons may be going hockeyless next season, I think.
Wow.
And this guy keeps it up. And also, to be fair, though, my dad really enjoys the football games more than the hockey games. So we already rolled over our XFL tickets to next season. So that's good. It's kind of like a down payment. But, the Islanders, not so much, unfortunately. We see. We still got like another week to decide.
It pisses me off because the Rangers were really on a roll. They were winning more games than they were losing, and they were only 1 point out of a playoff position. Actually, so were the Islanders. They were tied with the Islanders for 9th place. So if they do resume hockey with the current standings, both of us are playoff-less.
There you go.
But I'm kind of pissed because they were having some good forward momentum, and either way, this whole fucking season's scrapped.
It's got to be at this point. I mean, aren't we like 3 weeks?
It's just an overreaction. Everyone's so fucking weak. We're such a weak pussy country because all these fucking. I'm sick of it. Sick of it. I look up my street and there's nobody on my street.
Just tumbleweed.
I tried today to organize a street long cha-cha slide just for the hystericalness of it. Figured to go viral. Maybe I'll make news 12, And people are afraid to come into the house, and I'm like, you fucking wusses. You're all gay. Every one of you should just kill yourselves. I don't want to go near anybody. One of my neighbors was having like a picnic on their lawn. I'm like, okay, fine. Good for you. I made my daughter walk the dog. I'm like, go outside, get some fucking air. My son doesn't want to leave the house, and I have to go out for work because I'm essential. So that's good. I have that going for me. Nothing. I can't even get a good, decent cup of coffee unless my wife and I make it.
Really? Not even like from like 7-Eleven or Dunkin'?
I think I'm going to go to a 7-Eleven, the most disease-ridden, germ-filled fucking, run by fucking angry motherfuckers who want to burn my city.
Those pizzas look good.
I did go to the 7-Eleven 4 days ago, the one by your house.
That's
on my way to work.
Yeah.
I like that one for one reason only.
Why?
The shoplifting pictures he has up on the on the window. People who shoplift. I love that. Every time there's something, I go, I really hate that you have to put these pictures up, but I love them. And thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. So on a happier note, let's quickly talk about my my perfectly timed trip to Disney World.
That was like a month ago, right? At this point?
Yeah, it was almost a month ago. Almost a month ago.
This was when COVID-19 was just a mere twinkle in your eye.
March 1st is actually when we went. March 1st. And we had a really good trip, to be honest with you. Really not much to complain about, except on the way down, there was a guy in front of me who I think assumed correctly that I was watching his movie. Like
in the car?
Look at me and no, in the plane.
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was watching the new Terminator movie.
Okay.
And I was watching because it had subtitles, which was perfect for me because I was just like, I had my wife and 2 kids sat on one side, and then I sat.
It was like a 3-seater in the row. Okay.
3-seater and 3-seater.
Yeah.
And I sat the two Asian people with masks on.
Okay.
So I look at my wife and I'm like, great, thanks.
I wonder what that's all about. What do they know?
This is the very beginning of the Corona, Corona talk. And then this guy turns around and he was where were they from? They were from, I don't want to say Australia, but they were French. Okay, they were French.
And worse.
And and they were very and the only reason I knew they were French because I saw the wife's book and it was in French. But they were speaking English with the accent. So, but very huggy and kissy to each other.
That's annoying.
The family, father and mother, father and son, mother and son.
You want to go out for some frosty chocolate sweets, boy? Like first season of The Simpsons.
You're insane.
Have you never
Don't touch
watched?
your eyes. Larry, that was 37 years ago. So he's watching Terminator Genesis, and I'm staring at it because he's diagonal from me. And he just literally, I don't know if he saw me in the reflection of the screen, literally turned around and locked eyes with me.
Like the Terminator.
It was like, dun, 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 and I'm like, what? I just went, and then he turned around again. Okay? Meanwhile, the two Asian people next to me are playing, because apparently on Delta you could play games on the touchscreen.
I've done that, yeah.
They have masks on, and they're touching the screen. Swipe, 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 playing the game, and then they're eating their chips, putting it in their mouth. And I'm like, you're all morons. Taking their little mask down, putting the chip in their mouth, putting the mask back up, touching the screen. And I'm like, oh, God, they're going to die. And this is going to be great. I'm going to watch this.
Well, the Asian community, usually when they wear regular, not like now, but during the regular time, when you see Asian communities wear the mask, it's not that they're worried about catching something from other people. They don't want to give something to other people.
Thank you for ruining the bit.
I'm just saying. You can continue with it.
Literal Larry. Thank you. So,
I don't want the Asians to get a bad rap.
Now we get down to Disney, okay? And we get to our we don't realize because our friends Lori and Brian gave us the package that our luggage goes directly from the airport to the resort.
Oh wow, fancy!
It's part of the thing. So
they failed to tell you this.
Well, no, my wife failed to tell me.
Oh, okay.
So she apparently read it, put it in her brain, forgot about it until after we got to the baggage carousel, and we waited and waited and waited a little more, and everyone started picking up their luggage, and I'm like, where the fuck is our luggage? I'm like, great, our luggage never made it onto the plane. And then there was a trolley with some luggage on it, and I was like, that looks like my luggage. And some guy whisks it away, and I start chasing him. And I'm like, it's my luggage. He's like, oh no, this is going to the Disney resorts. I go, I know, that's my luggage. He's like, sir, see the yellow tape? I go, yeah. He goes, we got it. I was like, and she goes, and then Stephanie goes, oh yeah, they take it to the airport for us. I go, thank you for wasting 23 minutes of my life that I'll never get back. So now we get there, and that first day, that Sunday, was kind of like a nothing, hang out at the pool kind of day, and then we went to downtown Disney, which is now called Disney Springs.
Oh, fancy! Is that like Radiator Springs?
Kinda. No, it's really
the lime green car.
Shocking world now. But one problem. The only one who has their bathing suit is my son, because my bathing suit, my wife's and my daughter's, are in our luggage, which is on its way to the resort, which we're already at for 2 hours now. So we eat lunch, and then we're like, all right, let's go to the pool. So I call the front desk. I'm like, is any word on our luggage?
Cartwright 4.
Yeah, it will be anywhere between 2 to 5 hours after you get off the plane.
Nice.
Correct. So on hour 5, trapped in the room with my children, who, can we go to the pool? 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 I'm ready to bash my face in through the glass. And finally, I see the van pull up, and the guy starts unloading luggage. Now we're on the second floor of one building, and it's all different, like condos, And I'm waiting outside, literally waiting outside of the room because I can't be in the room anymore. He comes. I hear him wheeling luggage around the corner, and not my luggage.
Aww. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Wow.
I look at him. I go, not mine. He goes, excuse me. I go, not mine. He goes, I go, look at it. I go, I saw it come off the truck, which means he brought it to another room. So
someone is now wearing your bathing suit.
Exactly. Well, my wife's bra on that.
It's probably the Asian couple.
Probably. So he quickly gets it, swaps it out. Oh, I'm sorry. And then I'm like, yeah, you're not getting a tip. I go, and we go to the pool for a couple hours. Not even. We had like 3 hours at that point. Kids had fun. We hung at the pool. Did Downtown Disney. Next day, we did Epcot, which was good.
Aren't they rebuilding Epcot?
We did Animal Kingdom. We did. They're doing a lot of construction. We did Animal Kingdom first. Animal Kingdom's meh.
Okay.
Epcot was pretty good. We had some
giant
good times.
golf ball. That's all I remember.
Giant golf ball. And now Magic Kingdom. The Piece de Resistance. Magic Kingdom.
The main attraction.
We have a nice 8:45 fast pass for one of the good rides.
Okay.
And we got to get there. We got to get up early. We got to get, because now we have a bus that takes us back and forth to.
Okay, well, that's a good package you guys got.
So we get to the little bus stop outside of our resort area, because it's all separated into different, we were in Trinidad, then they have Barbados, Aruba, whatever.
You were in the bougie suite.
About 35 people already waiting for the bus. All right, no big deal. And then and I'm looking at the times to see when the next bus is coming, and the guy goes, "Yeah, good luck. We've been waiting almost an hour."
Ooh.
I'm like, "What?" So,
Laurie, Brian,
right,
did we get you on the phone?
So, fat and patient me is like, I'm not having this. We have like 45 minutes to get to our first fast pass, and I know the first 20 minutes of it is going to be, look at the castle, let's go, blah, blah. Oh, we got to get a stroller because my son is too weak to walk, so it's like 8 o'clock, 8:15, 8:30. So now it's actually maybe 8:20, but I wait 20 minutes. I call up the front desk. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I'm like, we're here half an hour. I go, you have about 60 people waiting for the bus. Oh, yeah, we're having a problem with the bus. I go, yeah, obviously. I go, why don't you take the bus that no one's going to the Animal Kingdom, or one of the buses that goes inside the resort only, and transfer it to a Magic Kingdom and get some people to the Magic Kingdom. I go, this is ridiculous. And now I go, so she's like, sir, I understand. We're working on the problem. Okay. She's like, we're gonna give you a few extra fast passes. Okay. That works. I can take. So, because we already missed our first fast pass.
Oh, okay. Don't you sign up for those ahead of time, though?
Yeah, but we had an 8:45 morning, and we're going to miss it. So, so I yell at. I rallied the troops. I yell at everybody at the bus stop. You all have to call the front desk. Every one of you has a phone. That's right now. That's the only way we're getting 4 buses here. So, literally within 10 minutes. Everyone started calling. Within 10 minutes,
you were escorted out of the resort.
Right. Well, the first bus pulls up, and I'm like, I want to get on this bus, but there's been people here waiting an hour, and I've only been waiting like half an hour, and I was like, I'm not going to be that dick.
But you're the one that got the bus, though.
But I rallied the troops.
Yeah, exactly.
So I should get like a hero's welcome and get on the bus.
You should be carried onto the bus.
I should probably get a seat, is what I'm saying. I did not get a seat, but I did get on the first bus.
What about the rest of your family?
My family? No. We all got on the first bus. We were the last 4 on the bus, actually. So,
there you go.
So I was literally sitting in the driver's lap, rubbing his hair.
Are we going to Disney?
Take me to a happy place. So we get there. Now we're late. So we accept it. We get to the ride. We tell them, we have a fast pass.
Mm-hmm.
We wasn't our fault.
It wasn't
the bus
my
was
fault.
right. The bus was late, and this is our situation. So, you know what, Mr. Messina, no problem. Go right ahead.
Oh wow!
Right to the fast pass.
Nice.
And it was the
Now
the
you're feeling like the top shit.
No, I don't feel like shit because
No,
I'm
top
fucking,
shit. Like, hey, look at me. Do.
No, I know. Yeah. No, I don't feel important at all because I'm exhausted and already, and it's like 9:30. So, we get on the ride, and it's the I forgot what it's called, the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad or something. And
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And I'm not good with roller coasters.
Yeah, I'm
After
not a fan.
When last year I went away with my family, I'm like, I'm 46. I'm going to be 46 in 2 weeks, and I'm like, I'm done with roller coasters. I don't need to go on roller coasters anymore. So, and the kids have a problem. Now, the thing with Disney, you know what the problem with Disney is? There's not enough rides. There's just adventures. Everything's a 3D adventure or a sit down here and you go,
okay.
yo, Pirates Life. The kids want to go on rides. They want to go on bumper cars. They want to roller coasters, tilt the worlds. They want to do that shit. There's not enough of those rides.
Yeah.
Right. So we get on this roller coaster, and like I'm really hyping it up to the kids. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be sick. I'm going to throw up all over you, Julia. It's like disgusting. I'm like, does anyone know if there's barf bags on this? I'm like being really annoying to the kids. We're having fun. Get on the ride. My daughter wants to go in the first. It just happened. She wanted to go in the first car. It's just so happened we got into the car.
Better first car than the last car. Last car sucks on a roller coaster.
Right. So I literally said to my wife and Joey, who were behind me, I'm like, I hope you guys know I'm going to throw up on you. So everyone behind them had a look of like, what? So
this guy looks like a projectile vomiter.
Yes. We go. And we go up the thing, and we go around the first. We go down the first small dip. We go make like a hard left, and then the right.
Like it was a short ride?
No, it just stopped.
Oh,
and it's
in the middle of the tracks.
Yeah, like it came to a point where, like I guess they were able to apply brakes, and they brake. And we hear this. Attention, riders.
Guests.
We are experiencing some guests. Attention, guests. We are experiencing some difficulties. Please stand by. Okay.
At what point does the little vein in your forehead start throbbing?
Just about right now. So that message repeats 2 more times. I literally get on my phone. I hit video.
Oh,
and
I forgot about that.
I'm like, so here we are, hour 12, stuck on a ride. I'm like, I was like, and I did like a short, video, put it on Facebook.
The people behind you did not look thrilled to be on the video.
I was like, say hi, assholes. I was like, say hi, you assholes. And they're like, hi. And I'm like, okay, so here's the deal. I go, we're stuck here, and now the announcement comes over. Attention park riders, this ride is closed. We are experiencing difficulty. Please remain in your seats for a park cast member to come escort you off the ride. My daughter starts crying.
Oh, no.
Okay, and I'm like, why is my daughter crying in the happiest place in the world? I go,
like, is she scared or upset?
Scared, and she's upset that all the rides are going to be broken. Because another ride we passed, the Haunted Mansion, which she's been dying to go on.
Oh, that ride!
Shut
I hate
down.
that ride. I'm not a fan.
Shut down for the day.
Really?
Haunted Mansion.
Oh man.
She's like, all the rides are going to be broken. The whole vacation's going to be ruined. And I'm like, my daughter should not be crying in the happiest place in the world.
Here comes Mickey and Donald getting ready to escort everyone off the ride.
So 2 people from other countries come and they, okay, please follow us, And somebody started. Now they take us off the ride, and there's like a little walkway, and then they open up a door that's part of the side of the mountain, and we're now in the scaffolding, the behind the scenes. And some guys taping, some guy's got his phone on.
Uh-oh.
And they're like, sir, please shut your phone down. Shut your phone. Please don't shut your phone down now. And
they were like, they don't mess. Was he Jewish?
What?
Was he Jewish?
I don't know what he was, but
Walt Disney.
Yes, he was. I told my wife that. She didn't believe me, but I showed her. So we get down to we see the all the bells and whistles on the inside, and the
oh yeah, nothing like the magic being ripped away from your kids as far as what this ride looks like.
So I immediately walked to guest services because my wife's like, I'm going to the bathroom. Take the kid. So I go to guest services, and I'm like, hello, what's your name? Chad from New Zealand. Listen to me, you fucking motherfucker. I'm like this. I'm like, I was losing my shit. I tried not to curse. I think I failed within the first minute. And I was like, my daughter is hysterical crying because we just got escorted off a ride because it's broke. Now, this is the second ride that's broke, and I'm sure there's going to be more that are broken. Okay, I go, what the hell's going on? I go, this is bullshit. I go, we missed our thing because of the bus. I go, this is not the happiest place in the country, in the world. I go, I'm miserable. My daughter is crying. I go, he's like, all right, Miss Messina, I'm going to make this right for you.
Didn't the moose tell you in the front that we're closed?
Scanned my stupid wristband that I was sweating through all freaking week. Boop. Okay. All right, Mr. Messina, here what we're going to do. We're going to give you have about 4 more fast passes for this day. And then tomorrow we were going to Hollywood Studios with all these Star Wars rides.
How many fast passes did you get at this point? Extra ones.
Well, I got 2 extra from the bus.
I love that. That reminds me, like from The Simpsons. Yeah, when they went to when they went to Itchy and Scratchy Land, they're like, for everything you went through, here are 2 free passes. There's 4 of us. Here are 2 free passes to Itchy and Scratchy Land.
Yeah. So we got 2 for the bus. We got another 4 for that day at Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
And then 2 more for the 2 Star Wars rides. The one Star Wars ride that we couldn't get, and the brand new Mickey Mouse ride that opened up the day before.
I heard about that. Yeah, was that working?
Fucking awesome.
Oh, okay, cool.
For the next day, so I'm like, okay, fine. I feel okay. We do a few more rides. Now we're going to the. You ever been to Disney World?
Not since I was 7, and that's when my mother got attacked by Tigger.
Do you remember the Peter Pan ride?
Nope.
Peter ride. Like, pretend you supposed to be flying over London in like a parachute with a pirate ship with
No, I don't think so. Because when I went, I cried at every ride, and I cried meeting every character, and basically I cried the entire trip, and that's when my mother flipped out. Then was accosted by Tigger.
Right. Yeah. Well, back in 1983 when I went, it was raining. I was a kid. I was 9 years
12?
old. And 9. 9, yes.
I was 3.
And my umbrella was hanging over the side of the pirate ship.
Okay.
And I did it with my leg. It fell over, went into the gears, and we got stuck.
Wait, so
I'm telling my kids this story of how Daddy broke the Peter Pan ride in 1983 when he was there by accidentally dropping his umbrella, and they had to rip the umbrella out of the gear so the ride would start going again.
And your picture is still up at that ride.
Well,
don't let this fat kid ride.
Sure enough, about 45 seconds into the Peter Pan ride, it stops, and we hear, "Ladies and gentlemen, please stand by. We're experiencing some difficulties." And I'm like, "Motherfucker." And my daughter goes, "Did you break the ride again, Daddy?" And I'm like, I hate this fucking mouse and this park. I hate everyone here. But it started right up again. But it was just, I called my mother right afterwards. I go, "You're not going to believe what just happened to me." She's like, "Good, calm as a bitch." She's like, and then in Hollywood Studios the next day was good. Coming back, no issues coming back. I actually, and I guess this was 5 days later, I actually had a whole row to myself.
Oh, on the plane?
Was fantastic.
Don't you love that?
It was fantastic.
I think that's happened to me once, maybe twice.
I was shocked because, if you've gone on a plane in the last 20 years, there's never empty seats. They fill that shit.
Yeah.
So, but the row, I had a whole empty row, and there was about 5 empty rows behind us.
Oh, wow. Probably found out. So they heard about this new thing called COVID-19. They were like, you know what? I think we're going to stay home.
Yeah, exactly. So I pretty much laid out. But there's one thing that's interesting, and if anyone from Florida listens to this, maybe you could help answer this question, because I've been looking online and I can't find anything. I believe it was March 6th. We got off the air. We got off the ground, and we're flying north through Florida. And you can still see the ground and shit.
Yeah.
And I saw tons of fires, like smoke, like it was giant smoke. It had to be. I mean, whatever town is like, I would say west of Orlando.
Yeah.
You could see the smoke plume like off for miles and miles and miles.
Yeah.
And
no, actually, there was. Crew March 7th, 2020. Crew battles a brush fire at an abandoned property.
March 6th.
Well, it says. Well, the news article was 7th. So, but Orlando, east of Florida's Turnpike. They found a vehicle and empty farm structure on fire, able to quickly knock it down. Yeah, and then just to wrap this up, this part of the article, while containing the fire crews noticed a new column of smoke coming from another location on the same property, and at the same time heard a man screaming from an airplane 30,000 feet above him. That's weird.
There's a fire. Well, no, it's funny, because there were two plumes of smoke right next to each other, which is actually funny.
I'm just showing Frank as like a video.
Yeah, you know what? That might be it. That actually might be it. Wait, there goes a plane. That was it. And then maybe 5 minutes later, I happened to be looking out the window again, and there was really farther out in the distance. And again, 5 minutes traveling by plane, I was probably nowhere near Orlando at that point. But I saw other plumes of smoke. Now, I don't know if people burn trash down there or what, but
burning their
from
dead.
That distance in the air. Yeah, from that distance in the air, they look like significant fires.
Yeah, look at that.
It's just funny.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's enough smoke for you.
Yeah, it was definitely two things. Now, funny, because that's the second time I've traveled that I've seen a fire, and I've had no one. No, one time I was actually on a cruise ship. It was nighttime, and I saw off in the horizon like
a boat on fire?
That looked like. Yes, and I tried to crew member, and by the time I found a crew member, there was nothing on the horizon. I'm like, so either it's sunk or I don't know. So
I saw a boat sink off. I was at Breezy Point, and it was just off the coast. And I'm like, why is that boat getting smaller and smaller? Oh, it's going underwater.
That's right. So
interesting.
Yeah.
Boy, you get hell of vacations, my friend, you and your family.
Yeah, and guess what? Now I'm on vacation with my family, stuck in my house. So
it's not a vacation. You got to teach those kids in the morning, and then you got to get your ass to work at night.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm enthused. Want to fucking fight a bullet.
Let's talk. Let's talk about something else that's a little happier right now. Let's talk. Actually, boobs are involved. We're talking about the finals of the March Babeness.
Hey!
What is going on? Harry,
what the hell?
Harry Carey.
I've been stuck in this house for 9 days. I gotta get out of here.
Wait, I don't think you can go.
I can only come down from heaven to this fat bastard.
Harry, how is it up there?
It's crowded.
What?
So many new arrivals. I'm like, you getting that line? You getting that line? Ching chang, cha-chang, chang, ching chang.
Oh, come on now. Okay.
Bippity boppity boopity bippity over in that line. Holy Jesus.
A lot of Italians.
Oh my God. I wasn't talking to you, Jesus. Relax.
They got you running the intake of all the new arrivals up in heaven?
Not anymore. Not anymore. I kind of got angry.
What were you doing before? I mean, that must have hit all like a tidal wave.
It just came out of nowhere. It was like one day, it was nice and quiet. I was just gardening. I like to garden.
Okay, that's new. Okay.
Hey, don't judge me.
What?
Okay. I was gardening, and all of a sudden they were like, Harry, come to the office, Harry. And they're like, there's like loudspeakers everywhere.
Like a giant loudspeaker. Okay.
So I just like blinked my eyes, and I was in the office like, put this on. And there's a name tag. It said Harry.
Okay.
So I put that on. And
Harry, Chicago.
He said, hello, my name is Harry. Right, Chicago, Illinois. Okay, Illinois. Anyway, so and they're like, just stand here. And then people just started like popping up, hey, where am I? I'm like, you're in heaven. This is a waiting room. Just take a number. Okay. And then finally, after it was 30 people from America, and they were pissed. And I was just like, they're like, do you have toilet paper? And I'm like, we got plenty of toilet paper. It's heaven. We don't even have to wipe our hiney's up in heaven. And they were like,
thank you.
They were like, hey, that's cool. And I'm like, hey, that's my line.
Yeah, are you...
I kind of got into it with this one guy, and he was just like, hey, you son of a bitch. And I'm like, hey, don't talk about my mother like that. Okay? I got some people coming. I got a waiting list of to be announced soon.
Oh.
Some guy named Harvey.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well.
Well, yeah, I was working with this guy. They transferred this guy, Jeffrey. He went down to the other place.
Oh, that was earlier, though. Yeah, that was much earlier, though.
He said Harvey's coming. I don't know who this Harvey felt.
Yeah, it's crazy how some people get tested before others.
Right, he's going to get Epstein, too, but that's just my theories. I mean, Frank's theories. He's a crazy son of a bitch.
Of course.
He thinks that, Harvey Weinstein's going to get killed in isolation.
Well, nope.
Shocking.
It's going to be the COVID.
Well, what a perfect cover-up, isn't it?
Oh, no. Really?
Oh, we got to shut those cameras off. You guard, you can go home. Hey, Larry.
Oh,
what the hell's going down there on Earth?
It's a wacky time right now. We got this coronavirus, COVID-19 it's called, if you want to sound smart.
Like course.
No, coronavirus.
The Chicago Cubs.
Actually, I thought it was Miller Lite, but that's okay. Yeah, no, it's not the beer. It's a coronavirus that apparently is a little worse than the flu, but the flu's killed more people this year than the coronavirus, so.
Wow. I didn't know that. So they don't give as much information. They just said stand in line and check these people.
Have you ever experienced an epidemic or a pandemic or some sort of disease like this while you were alive?
Spanish flu.
Well, now that's rude. I don't think we should call it the Spanish flu.
Came from Spain.
But that apparently you can't do that with these flus.
Okay. Why?
Like you can't call it the China flu.
You telling me we can name a storm, we can name a snowstorm, we can name a rainstorm, but if a flu or a disease, what are you calling this, a virus? Comes from the Chinaman? You can't call it the Chinese flu?
Can't call it China flu. I think we're going to rename the Asian flu, and we're going to rename the Spanish flu.
Goddamn liberals. Bunch of pansies y'all became.
But you lived through that, you said.
I did. I lived through that, and I also lived through the great syphilis epidemic of 1963.
All right, let's not talk about that now. Yeah, let's...
Well, my wife might be coming up here soon, so we got to be quiet about that. A lot of those young girls, they like to come up to the booth. I'm not saying I was a womanizer, Larry. Don't put that in paper.
I never accused you, Mr. Carey. But speaking of young women...
Yeah, I like them.
Were you around last week or 2 weeks ago when we did? Actually, you did. I think you tuned in right at the very end for the 2020 March Babeness.
Okay, what you don't know is that I tuned in later on that night, and I accidentally tuned in on Frank doing research.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Was he
nasty boy?
Was he doing a lot of research?
Hung like a bull. Hung like a bull. At least 10 inches long.
That's not what I've heard.
No. I know what I know, Larry.
Okay. Is that coming from a reliable source?
Yeah, in his own brain. I should the guy. You should see what's going on in here. He's a fucked up son of a bitch.
Well, you should see what's going on here. So we had a field of...
Good.
So we had a field of 16, narrowed it down to 2.
My first girlfriend was 16, Larry.
And how old were you?
I was under 18.
Okay. You sound not sure about that answer, but
That's
we'll move on.
Too, you some bitch.
So,
her name was it was a long time ago. Her name was Marie.
that's a current name.
No, it's not.
Like a Gertrude or something. So
that was her.
So the field of 16 was after a long and tedious evening.
Mark's babeness.
Yes. Trying
Canceled by coronavirus.
No, we kept it going.
Sweet baby Jesus.
We kept it going, and as of right now, we are at a 50% tie between the finalists of Dillian Harper and Stephanie Manescu.
I saw that was Frank was doing research on that Dillian Harper.
Oh, I'm sure he was.
Man, she's got weird boobs.
Right? They're connected.
I like her though. She was soft and cuddly.
Oh yeah, she's a go-getter.
50-50. Wow. Hey, you guys ever had a tie before?
No, this would be the first time, but we still have like 15 days left in the poll. Apparently I said it for 3 weeks.
Hey, Larry.
Well, what?
Just saying hi.
Okay, hello. It's weird that you're never on Skype. This is the first time you're using Skype, isn't it?
Well, I don't know what the hell's going on. Frank's in his basement by himself. You're on a little screen. This is fucking me up.
So let me answer.
The president's going to walk through the door or something?
I'm hoping.
I don't know.
We need material. So who would you vote for? Dillian Harper or Stephanie Manescu?
You know, I do have, Larry, a Facebook account. I can't vote.
You do. You are. In fact, you have a belated happy birthday that I did wish you about a month ago. So
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're dead, so I guess you don't have birthdays anymore. But
I'm 182 years old in doggle years. But
That's okay.
Hey, Larry.
What?
How come your page is only at 198 likes?
What are you talking about? Oh, for the better half?
You need 2 more likes to get 200.
Yeah, we're having. Well, the fact that some of my other podcasts are losing likes, it's going to be a little tough right now to get some new ones.
The Corona podcast?
I think so. I can invite 2 more people, though. Hold on. I'm inviting 2 more people.
In front of him, he'd get offended.
Maybe.
Yo, man.
Maybe.
Don't be talking about the virus. Wuhan. Woo.
Well, he did talk about having some issues about that on his podcast, so be a little, be on the lookout for that. Make sure Frank does dip into his friends and make sure that they're all invited to like the page. That helps out, too.
Done.
So we're at a 50-50 tie right now between Dillian Harper and Stephanie Manescu. Dillian Harper is a go-getter, but Stephanie has been putting up a lot of good stuff on Instagram.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. She had a topless photo with her nips scratched out.
She did. That's the new thing. You scratch out. Yeah, you do a little scratch out with the... Or...
I'm gonna do
Are you?
Frank, I mean. He might do one.
I hope.
I use with my pronouns. I'm dead and all.
This is true. I'm sorry.
Did Frank tell you when he saw Tiggers
I think he did, yes. Even though there's only usually one person playing Tigger.
Well, he saw them, and they were all over the place, surrounded by Tiggers everywhere.
Well,
store.
Now be careful because there is a little bit of a delay. So sometimes when you start talking, all the letters don't necessarily make it over to my side. So
T as in turtle. All right, come at me, bro.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I've had enough of this bullshit. Cubs win.
Oh, he's out. Oh,
I have a headache.
Oh, Frank, where were you?
I know he was here, wasn't he?
He was. Yep. He said some things about you that I feel are not true.
What did he say?
Well, apparently we were talking about the March Babeness with him. Well, I was talking about the March Babeness.
That's pretty good. I'm pretty excited about this.
50-50 tie right now between Dillian Harper and Stephanie Manescu.
Yes.
He did say...
you vote?
I did vote.
Yeah, did you?
We both voted.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Okay.
And actually, there's a couple people who I'm kind of shocked voted the way they voted. A little weird. But anyway.
Talk about that.
Mr. Carey mentioned that he was able to witness you researching the finalists earlier today and yesterday and probably the day before.
I'm not going to confirm nor deny that.
And he also may or may not have mentioned how maybe the reason why Stephanie married you, besides your humor and your rugged good looks.
My handy skills with the hacksaw.
In the old genes department.
Like genetics,
or the size of your unit.
Oh yeah. What about it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
But he actually spoke about my schlong.
Yes. Not in great detail, but apparently he claims it's something that you should be proud of.
I'm very proud of it, actually.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess it might be
and
true.
Then some.
I'll have to ask Stephanie. Okay. So 50-50. We got 2 weeks left as of this recording. Earlier today it wasn't 50-50. What happened?
Giant penis.
Oh. Great. Well, I'm Irish, so I don't get that luck. So I'm kind of shocked that we're at a tie right now. I kind of thought Stephanie was going to a little bit run away with this.
My wife has nothing to do with this.
Minescu, Stephanie Minescu.
Oh yes, her. I got to tell you, if you take away the fact that one does porn, one doesn't, but they're kind of similar bodies. Like they're very
true.
They are similar stature, bodies, and like my wife was looking at it today. I'm like, "We're at a tie." And she's like, "Oh, do I get to vote?" I go, "Well, if there's a tie, you might be the deciding vote." You don't know. We have not figured out what will happen if we have a tie. I don't think it will end in a tie.
I don't think it's going to be a tie. Yeah.
The fact that it will. We still have 15 days, like you said. So
just about, yeah.
So we should, I think, be good to go.
Oh, her full name is Stephanie Rose Minescu. Mainscu?
Well, I live on Rose Lane, so
Oh, that's interesting.
Interesting.
I'm just going through her Instagram right now, see if anything new.
Mind if there was Stephanie's, if they flip-flop jobs, I would like to see that.
They might. I got news for you. There's a couple of good, I think we talked about the recent Instagram photo.
Yeah,
of Stephanie Minescu, the booty shot. But of course, it's not just looks.
She doesn't have much of an ass.
No, well, it looks like she does.
But again, her and Dillian have very similar
except
bodies.
Stephanie's boobs are separated.
And her eyes are ridiculous.
Yes, I know. So, but we'll see. We'll continue. Again, we have 2 weeks. We will continue on. It was funny because I did post, to send them to the Better Half page, saying that Dillian and Stephanie were there in the finals, and Stephanie actually kind of re-Instagrammed that part. I don't think she realized she was in a contest.
What?
Yeah, just real.
What am I? How do I? What she?
No, it's already. It's over 20 Instagram stories. You can kind of like, if you're tagged in it, you can forward it.
So she forwarded it
to her
fans
Instagram, and it's gone. It's after 24 hours. It just disappears.
So how come we didn't get any traction from that?
Because I think that one. No, because what I did was I posted for like the Better Half, and then I put a picture of Dillian with her Instagram name and a picture of Stephanie with Stephanie's Instagram name. So they just saw just some loser posting a picture of Stephanie Minescu.
You just did their
just their face shots,
their Instagram
in those parts. But I'm going to do something as we get like a week out. I'm going to do something. I'll set up. So, but we're getting there. We're absolutely getting there. I just don't know who's going to win. I don't think we've ever had this close of a contest going into the finals like this.
I don't think we did. Now I'm looking at Dillian's the second most recent picture on her Instagram. Okay, and she got a 5-head.
I noticed, and her she's at Dillian Harper exclusive _com. Yes, she is kind of rocking, a big forehead. Fiber. That is correct. Yes. So but
she's currently still in the adult industry.
Yes.
She's not retired.
No.
haven't. I don't think I've seen any new videos. I might have to do more research for the next 15 days.
I mean, she posted this for National Grammar Day, so
There was National Grammar Day.
now you will
I
never
did see
forget.
that.
But
So.
yeah, because like on her Twitter account, she was trying to get voted best boobs.
That's not going to happen. They're nice, but they're not nice.
Yeah.
So, so
we'll see where all that goes.
Yeah, I like this. That's one of my favorite episodes of the year. And I'm glad we did it live. It was kind of fun. Especially, I also do like the new edition of the viewer.
Yes, that was awesome.
That was that was a viewer pick that made it to the final.
Stephanie Minescu is a wild card, a viewer pick. You're exactly right.
It was yours, right? Dillian was yours?
Oh, Dillian was, yeah. So you are out of this race.
Well, it's not a race, Larry. I mean, you're just like, you like my wife with all being, competitive and shit,
I'm just saying, I'm finishing first.
That's the problem. You always finish first.
So please go to the Better Half podcast page, facebook.com/Better Half Podcast, and cast your vote for the finalist, or the winner, I should say, of the 2020 March Babeness. Winner to be announced thereafter.
Yeah. So what else is going on? What do you think lies in our future here on planet Earth for the next couple of weeks that we have left on this Earth?
It's definitely going to be. Oh, you're right.
Sorry. Yeah, no. Just
right.
had a beer. I had a Corona.
I mean, some people may have already gone a little mad, and may have already started making some odd purchases. First of all, I've been seeing a lot of bidets on sale now on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook and stuff. And then I had made a purchase before this all started going down, and the purchase came from Washington State, which was the first state with which kind of started it here in the U.S. So,
right.
And so those of you who
this.
What happened?
I saw that you do this the other night, and I wanted to come to your house and smack you.
So you can say hello to the Piranha Plant here. Hey, what's going on, Frank? How are you?
Well, at first I thought it was Audrey 2.
What? No, it's a Piranha Plant. I'm a Piranha Plant.
You look like Audrey 2.
Well, may or may not have been.
You need to take improv classes, Larry.
No, because I'm trying to think for two people now.
I do it all the time.
But okay, whatever. But yeah, no, I got my little Piranha Plant here now, who will be probably hosting the Retro Gamers podcast sometime soon. Actually, this is more of a visual that we're not recording anyway, so I'm just going to put that away.
Yeah.
But I'm very happy with that purchase. So that was very cool. Do you feel the need to go out and support small businesses and small restaurants and stuff like that during this time?
I normally do support small businesses. I actually yelled at my wife the other day because the kids wanted Mexican, and instead of going to the awesome Mexican place in our neighborhood, she went to Chipotle.
Chipotle,
and I'm like,
what awesome Mexican place? Why do I not know about this?
Burrito Mariachi.
Where is that?
It's on Sunrise Highway, right off Sunrise Highway and Wanto Avenue in Wanto, New York.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. It was like that. Remember when we used to live in the apartment? It was like that Fresco tortilla place. It's a Mexican place run by Chinese people.
Yes. Oh, then we should be fine with COVID-19 if we ate there.
Oh, please! Just, if we lived in our apartment, we're fucking immune. So.
I did that before the whole shutdown. I went to Game On, and I went there with the purpose of buying one item, and I walked out with like 5. So I'm like, let me try and let them keep the lights on for a little while. Yeah.
You're a good citizen.
I try. So, but
I'm essential.
Apparently, I'm working from home, so I guess I'm essential. But otherwise, yeah, the outcome of all this, I feel we're going to get, like, you mentioned 9/11, which is interesting because, yeah, you're right. You know, as much as like patriotism was at an all-time high and everyone was friends and everything, then we got back to normal where we hated each other and no one could stand the country. But, you know, us true.
I always say, I didn't come up with this, but I've seen this post many times. I would never, ever want a 9/11 ever again, but I would love a 9/12.
Yes.
Because 9/12, everybody loved each other. We were all Americans. There was no left. There was no right. There was no Republican, Democrat, black, white, gay, or straight. It was just, we were Americans. We all had flags flying on our houses, our cars. It's funny because when I walked the dog this morning, I actually looked up my block, and my house and one other house have a flag on it. And about 10 years ago, I think everyone had a flag on it. And I just don't know what the deal is. I love my flag, and as a matter of fact, I just bought myself a new flag that I want to give a shout-out to Jim Fusco, who made me a fucking awesome, like, burnt wood American flag that I have hanging in the room in my house. I haven't taken a picture of the room yet because it's not fully furnished. So when it's done, then I'm going to take it. But I'm going to take a picture of the flag, and I'm going to try and post. I'll post it on the Better Half page, either the Instagram page or the Facebook page. But my God, he did such an amazing job on it, and my wife was laughing because I was like holding it in my lap, and I wasn't even realizing. Like I was just watching TV and I had it in my lap. And then I had to go to work, and she actually I couldn't find a place that I liked for it, but I came home from work the next day, and she hung it in a perfect place. So,
cool.
It's just beautiful, and you know, if my flag offends you, then fuck you, unsubscribe to the show and take back your vote, because I really don't want it.
Well, we need the votes, but yeah, amen, definitely.
After it's over, take back the vote. And but I don't know. We live in a strange world right now, Larry. I'm not going to lie. I'm a bit concerned because, you know, I have two kids that I got to worry about. So I after Hurricane Sandy, I lost like 12 pounds because there was like 3 days or 4 days where I didn't eat.
What was that?
Someone rang my doorbell.
Oh, okay. That's weird. In any event. So yeah, no. Well, Hurricane Sandy's different than this, because with Hurricane Sandy, things were shut down. There was no access to anything. Where, at least with this, we're able to go out, we're able to get food, we can get gas, we can shop for essential, you know, supermarkets and everything.
Right.
So, you know,
can you hear me?
I think.
Still hear me?
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm having difficulties here.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Oh. Okay, there you are.
All right, cool.
I wasn't fully prepared for Sandy, and who the fuck keeps ringing my doorbell?
I don't know. You want to go check?
Yeah, just, you know, can you talk for 2 minutes?
Of course I can. This is a podcast. Yeah, and for those of you out there who you know, be concerned, don't be scared, don't be freaking out. You know, me and Frank are going to continue these podcasts. We're going to continue bringing you, we're going to try and bring you the funny, for our definition of funny, I guess. But you know, it is trying times. It's a little concerning, but I think we're going to bounce back. I think, you know, the concern of small businesses, people being out of work. I'm already starting to hear, as I mentioned earlier, people talking about going back to work, like actually going back to their office and everything like that. Going back to normalcy. And, you know, with...
Sorry, I'm back.
All right, everything okay?
If you have kids, I'll break your fucking legs. Just let me tell you right now, okay? I'll say that again for the 1,000th time.
Oh, this was legit.
Yeah.
Oh.
My daughter had to go to the bathroom and was outside, and apparently the bottom lock was locked, and she decided to ring the bell 700 times.
I was setting up for something, okay.
Fucking bushes. What were you setting up for?
I'm nothing. So I was just telling people Don't be worried. The economy will bounce back. Small businesses will survive.
It was the purge.
It was. Did you hear there was some neighborhoods that people were going around at like 10:30 at night with the purge alarm just blaring?
Yes. I'm waiting for it. Like I said, just to wrap this up real quick.
Yeah.
After Hurricane Sandy, I was not prepared, and I said I'd never let that happen again, and I haven't. So I could lock my doors, and I'm good.
Well, apparently your daughter's not good, but the door's locked.
Those three in Apocalypse will get me killed. They're going to do something stupid. Well, he was a stranger. He needed a place to stay, so I let him in. Now we're all dead. Thank you. You just let Negan in my house. Thank you.
Just tell me when the 24 hours start.
If you don't know, that's your own problem.
Something like this is a little hard to tell when it starts.
But the problem is, Larry, and no offense, but you know my 24-hour rule. Okay, you know that.
I'm fully aware of it.
You cannot come empty-handed. You either have to bring ammunition.
What's that supposed to mean?
Listen, let me finish. Ammunition, gasoline, medical supplies, food, or water. If you don't bring any of that shit, you're not getting in.
This is new. You've never told me this before.
No.
I've never heard this before.
This is the standard. If you do not bring something to contribute to Fort Frank, you cannot come into Fort Frank.
To the community. I think you're changing the rules now, my friend. I don't know. I'm not.
Those were the rules. And if it is an apocalypse with zombies, there is a strip search. Just so you know.
Well, that's your problem. That's not my problem.
I could deal with it. So, but just letting anyone know. So,
all right. Well, we'll concern. You know what? I'll stage my own. I'll hunker down right here.
Good. I wonder how those Funko Pops are going to taste, because that's what you're going to be eating.
Put a little. Look, I just got a can of Spam, so I'm good to go.
You'll be dead in 36 hours.
I can only hope. So I can only hope.
Yeah.
Honesty. All right.
I figure by myself I'll be able to last 9 months. With my family, 2 weeks before I turn the shotgun on all of them and myself. So
there you go, folks. Wait for that podcast to come out.
Yeah. They're just going to find recordings of a rambling psycho.
Just going to paint in blood on the front door. Too late, already dead.
Don't open, dead inside. That's what's.
Don't dead, open inside.
On that note, my phone is about to die.
All right, so let's wrap this up. Yeah, so definitely, again, check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/retro, facebook.com/betterhalfpodcast.
Motherfucker. Guess what? Now you're down to 18 hours. You're down to 18 hours.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I know. No, I know where your love is. It's all right. You got a website.
No.
You got a bank. You go to shows. You got you got events.
Hey, you were at a show with me.
Better half and the yin yang. We don't go to any shows.
Actually, you've been with me at every table we've set up at a convention.
Gaming show. There's no podcasting events that we've been asked to go to because you don't. You got business cards. We don't have business cards. I get it. I get it. I'm used to being the middle child. It's fine. At least there's one podcast that has it worse than me in this network. So I get it. And that's just because you're racist against Asians.
Oh,
but that's
stop
okay.
it. I don't even run that podcast.
18 hours now. You have 18 hours. Everyone else, 24. Larry, 18.
Facebook.com/BetterHalfPodcast. Please vote on the 2020 March Babeness Finals. Literally now, every vote counts. And Frank, I'm glad to see that we will survive. We will make it out of this alive. We will survive.
Hashtag never forget. You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.